What is something free from the internet everyone should take advantage of? TheNounProject.com has a wide selection of icons. I use them for presentations. Project Gutenberg, a library with over 60,000 free ebooks. I bring to you Radio.Garden, my friend. Radio stations from around the globe. Just spin it a bit and click where you want to get a list of radio stations from that country. Great for people who like foreign music, language learners, or people looking to reconnect with something back home. TurboTaxSuccess.com. It's created by Hassan Minhaj with a list of websites to file free taxes with direct links instead of misleading users to paying. Hassan Minhaj talks about it in his Patriot Act Volume 6 episode Why Doing Taxes is So Hard. Libby is an app you can use to borrow audiobooks and ebooks for free as long as you have a library card, also free. The FreeCycle Network, a free-to-sign-up nonprofit website that helps people give away free stuff that they don't need to people who need it in their local town neighborhood. Their goal is to promote reuse of goods that would otherwise go into landfills. Things I've gotten from FreeCycle: KitchenAid mixer, needed a $5 Gear 52 Toshiba HD TV, a whole-ass grandfather clock, beautiful and perfectly working solid wood antique dresser in perfect condition, early 1900s Edison cylinder phonograph, pair of mid-1950s dark room timers, antique binoculars, dozens of board games, including a first edition Candyland, hundreds of books, so many clothes and shoes, including a flower girl dress my daughter used as a dress-up toy for years. Things I've given to FreeCycle: a shitload of baby gear, high-end car seats, unexpired, high-end stroller, hundreds of baby and children's clothing items, artwork and posters, lots of car parts and bulbs, a really nice DeWalt circular saw, I had two for some reason, so many other things that would have just gone to the dump, but others found real value in. I cannot recommend FreeCycle enough. Edit, the clock. U2.B. Till car seats can expire, good to know lol. Healthline has a good article explaining why. They expire for a number of reasons, including wear and tear, changing regulations, recalls, and the limits of manufacturer testing. Wolfram Alpha. They have a lot of cool tools for math, science, and even things like nutrition. I owe at least half of my physics degree to Wolfram Alpha. Same, but my math minor. Ha, cheers to that. Unsplash.com. Free, super high quality photographs, I also use as reference for Sketches artwork. Pixabay and Pexels too. Khan Academy. It's free knowledge. This got me through college. And high school. And middle school. Honestly, Khan Academy is the best. Any student stuck on paywalls to see studies. Here's a way to get around a lot of them: Sci-Hub. Removing barriers in the way of science. If you're a student or are really trying to stay focused at work, Terese, an app called The Forest. Stay focused. I could be wrong, but it's definitely The Forest. It's a free app that's available as an extension on Google Chrome or the Apple App Store. Basically, you plant a tree, set a time limit, and you can only go on the sites that you've added to the whitelist or your tree will die. It's designed to stop you from always being in social media while you're supposed to be studying or doing something productive. I prefer Stay Focused. Immediately blocks your access from any site edit. To clarify, you can set the blacklisted sites you want to block, and even a fixed period of time you have per day to browse those sites. Stack Overflow, because I wouldn't be a developer without it. Your answer has been marked as a duplicate. Passive-aggressively closed, because edge case is something I haven't experienced and am not particularly interested by. Removed, because answer is easily available at multiple sources. Question too basic. Also, the top and only relevant Google search hit leads to this page. Oh, the PTSD. EDX. It's completely free online courses, usually 2 to 6 weeks per course, taught by professors from top-notch universities from all over the world: Harvard, MIT, Stanford, Oxford. It's just like taking classes from a university, with assignments, lectures to watch, etc., and the courses are varied and interesting. Another online use people don't think about is libraries. Go to your local library, get a card, and you get a huge selection of books right on your phone, Kindle, laptop, etc. You check out the books online and you get them on your device for 3 weeks usually. The book then deletes itself, but you can check the book back out if need be. It's completely free. Edit, here's the EDX link. And did you know, if you want a credit for a course that you have taken on edX but the price is too high, usually $200 per credit, just send them a letter to explain for your financial problem. 99% of the time they will grant you support for 90% of the cost for every credit. I took 5 damn quality credits for supply chain management from MIT, yes MIT, and only paid around $100. Super stonk my friends, all my friends are enjoying this better than any course we have in university. Are they accredited? $600 for a class ain't bad if I can knock it out in 2 months and still get credits to transfer. They have a certification program but your school may not accept it. My experience with edX and Coursera is that you can learn a lot but the assessments are usually small quizzes, maybe a project, and are not as intensive as university classes. I did not use anything for credit but for Coursera you can audit for free and go through several classes quickly. It's been really useful. I agree with how useful edX can be, but as a side note, offering a certification program and being accredited are not the same. The certification is just the company saying we confirm you took the course. Accreditation, in an academic context, is the confirmation by an independent authority that a school can legitimately confer degrees, and that therefore credits earned at the institution should transfer. A school has no obligation to grant you a transfer credit based on an edX certificate since edX hasn't gotten that outside confirmation that their classes meet the academic standards of a university class. I always love the opportunity to be able to talk about archive.org because it is such a wonderful and free resource. It has millions of free downloads for music, movies, books, software, etc. One very popular example is that it is home to a very large catalog of Grateful Dead recordings. There is also the Internet Arcade where you can play a lot of classic games along with the console living room which is similar. They have access to tons of old PC games too and you can even play the original Oregon Trail online. There's a lot more in their software section too. It also has the Wayback Machine which has archived more than 451 billion web pages saved so you can go back and see how websites were years ago. For example, here's Reddit on July 25, 2005, a month after it was created. Go on the Here's Reddit on July 25, 2005 link and then on the iPhone link. Therese talk of the first iPhone and people are basically not excited for it. One person says it will be a disaster. Little did they know it would turn out to be the most popular phone in the world. Call me on my say K700 when they release a nice functional phone with good battery and heaps of storage or something. I need that guy's number. My 90s TV. This is more of a novelty website to kill some time, but I think it's pretty cool and you can easily lose yourself for hours with nostalgia. It basically uses YouTube videos to simulate watching TV in 90s and you can specify what year you want and what categories you want to see when you change channels. There is also a My 80s TV onto My 70s TV and the dev has said they are considering building one for the 2000s. Steam when PC games are free to purchase. For parents, commonsensemedia.org lays out new movies and apps and other pop culture items and discuss them and the age appropriateness in case the parent is unaware of what something is. Therese also classes about how teens and kids can learn to responsibly use the internet. Seems dumb but I try to plug it any chance I get. I have pretty bad anxiety and PTSD. There is some movie content that I've learned just isn't good for my mental health. I use that site all the time to get a sense of whether a movie or TV show is something I want to spend time watching. Another helpful site is dozethedogdy.com, which breaks content down even further. Oldgamesdownload.com, free old computer games. Some good ones from my childhood: Marathon, The Incredible Machine, 12, Need for Speed, Hot Pursuit 12, Underground 12, Most Wanted, Carbon, Tony Hawk, Pro Skater 234, Underground 12, Simpsons Hit and Run, Final Fantasy, Baldur's Gate, The Lord of the Rings. YouTube. You can learn anything off of there. Vocal warm-ups? Got it? How to do close-up magic? Easy peasy. How to best plant beans? Here's a step-by-step and people are willing to clarify steps in the comments. The possibilities are endless. You can even learn how to grow pistols in your backyard. It's a great channel. I have a cop friend that learned how to plant weapons from it. Tons of free coursework, including full syllabus, full and corrected exercises from top universities in so many fields and at all levels, so that you know how hard it's supposed to be. MIT in particular does a bang-up job of that. Can you elaborate maybe? I've been thinking of trying online schooling but don't know if it's worth it compared to a community college trade school. Here is the link. aq.mit.edu now. What they do is they sort everything by levels, undergraduate versus graduate, and within UG they specify what level this is for example intro or fourth year sequence. They also indicate which courses should be covered as a prerequisite, if any. Now within the levels separation, you have fields, mathematics, physics, economics, engineering. Sorry, I only remember those because I looked at them specifically, but I'm sure Therese more than STEM. Each field with their own subfields of course, so physics has ton of cosmology, nuclear physics, optics, etc. Not all courses have full access to corrected exercises, but a lot do. P.S. I just checked, they also have business and fine arts courses, so more than STEM smile.